Food run! Yay. I'm pretty sure there is no ice in this level. Yay! I think I'm just gonna rewatch some of my footage of older streams when I played Crash Landed before and check if those physics have always been there and just never realized. Well, taking out the trash since 1990, I guess. Well, not really. Pretty sure I haven't been taking out the trash after I was just born, you know. I just wanted to say I like this this next dimension theme a lot more than I like that, you know, alien planet theme of Crash Landed. And then I remember that the inverted modes here have the horrendous underwater stuff going on. Hey, time slowing mask. Oh, there is actually a box in between there. Why does this game suddenly get so much harder when you know you're not allowed to die? I mean, even if you're just playing through it without trying to get the insanely perfect relic, you still try not to die, right? But it's just getting so much harder when you know you are not allowed to die. Yes, I know that's a perfectly normal, you know, psychological thing. Which is called pressure. I cannot even imagine how it must be to, like, you know, be under high pressure and needing to play a very difficult game. Or on an extremely high level, like in esports and stuff. Much more fun in this level so far. Although I don't really know about hidden boxes and stuff. Which usually means there aren't really any, which is nice. No, it's not cheating. It's just using the mask's power to your advantage because you don't want to do that stupid wall running on the sides. Alright, another... I think this one actually isn't that hard, right? Oh, okay, I remember. Or at least I remember how I did this. I don't know if that's how you're meant to do it. Or if there's like an easier way. I do remember you not wanting to touch that TNT, which is why we just jumped into the bottomless pit. Yeah, because of this one. Because if you trigger the nitro detonator, the trampoline over here is gone and you cannot make it up here. Alright. Now we can trigger the TNT. And there we go, 38. Yay, only 13 more boxes. Are we that close to the finish? Nice. Oh yeah. Oof, that was close. Alright, only this monstrosity left. What? Why is this suddenly so hard? I've done this like 1,000 times without any issues, and now suddenly when I'm not allowed to die... How does this work? I mean, it's not only a psychological thing at that point, right? It's like the game is literally sensing that you don't want to die. And because of that, it's like, hey, look, suddenly TNT. Well, that one wasn't me. I don't want to be double jumping. Wait, that one holds it. That one holds the box. Well, at least we can get the mask again in the beginning. Okay, we just have to do it again. Who cares, right? What the hell is going on? Can you... What? Oh. I'm gonna start to cry. Why? How is this game screwing me today? Now I didn't hold any input while jumping off the wall run, which is what you usually want to do, and it still didn't really work. Well, that's just, I don't know, pure stupidity. Alright, another try for glory. Feeling a little more lighthearted now. Maybe this... Maybe this time I screw myself at another place of the level. Wow. Maybe I should just stop playing for today. I don't know. Okay. And another try. Buddy. Is it different trucks? I don't get it. You know, sometimes you easily jump to the far truck and sometimes you land in between. I don't really get it. I mean, I do get that you can jump off at different times of the wall run, right? But usually it doesn't really change where you jump, so it's very confusing. Oh, well, that was stupid. But yeah. I think that's a sentence I've said a lot. But yeah, I mean, every time in Switzerland there is like a voting on, you know, reducing work hours, having people, giving people more vacation and stuff like that. People just vote no. And yes, I deliberately tried to talk over that last part because it is not hard! Which I just proved. If I just don't think what I'm doing, if I just do it, then it actually works. Stupid. Bah! Actually, I'm kind of looking forward to do Rush Hour. Before, you know, in 40 minutes I say something different, probably. But I'm actually kind of looking forward because, you know, Dingodile and Tona movement.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
I've done this level a lot. I don't even realize why. Probably because of the time trial. Why did I didn't know you can suck in the... Wow, the clock. That's interesting. That doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't count as a death. Yeah, I wanted to bait the TNT towards the clock because of time trial. So, yeah, you can see what I've done like the last 3 hours I played this level. Oh, it's like a little breath of fresh air. Playing as Dingodile right now. Oh yeah, now I remember why I hate Rush Hour. Because of the Rush Hour in the end. Which is actually really easy if you just don't think about what you're doing and you're not afraid of dying. I never fail doing it when I just, you know, go for it. And as soon as I stop and start to think, I die. So we're probably gonna die for the next 40 minutes and then we're gonna frustratedly... No. Then we're gonna finish the stream being very frustrated and crying ourselves to sleep, I guess. Or something like that. There is a box behind here. I did remember that correctly. I hope I remember all the hidden boxes in this one. It's been a while since I had to destroy all the boxes here. Why did I get that live? That was completely unnecessary. But that's what I said, what I'm saying all the time, right? When I don't think and I just do it, everything always works. Well, not always, but you know, often. I guess it's what Morpheus has been saying since 1996, right? Don't try, do it. And he would be right. I think that's what he said. No idea, to be honest. I don't even remember the German sentence he's saying. I don't think there's any boxes behind here, right? I don't think I've ever seen the Matrix in English. I've not seen a lot of movies in English, to be honest. I tend to watch the localized versions on movies. When I'm watching like any animated series or any, you know, sports event, especially esports, of course, that have English commentary, then I watch it with the English commentary. Mostly because I think it's very hard to understand, you know, the volume and just the overall sound of the voices, of the actual voices when you have the original actors talking while they are acting, right? are just completely different from when you have a localized version where they have been recording their lines in a studio environment. And everything they say is just, you know, crystal clear. And also it feels very different to me when I watch a video with the original sound. With all of the, you know, I mean, of course you have the good microphones, right, which they use when they are recording movies and stuff on set. But you still have different volumes when the actors stand at different positions and stuff like that. It just make it feel completely, I don't know, alien to me, because of course, as a non-native English speaker, and most of the movies you usually watch on television when I was young, being originally made in English, or at least not German. Because I was used to watching those localized versions when I was a kid. Oh, for a second I forgot that those trucks drop down. There we go. Now we only have the toner section to go. Yay, which is easy, right? Haha.
And fried.
Well, I say if we don't... Ugh, if I don't one-shot this right now, then we're probably not gonna beat it today. Just seeing how, you know, my gameplay evolved so far today. Jump on top of it. Nope, don't do that. Why did I jump on the TNT? I didn't want to jump on the TNT.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy.
It's kind of astonishing, right? It's kind of astonishing that you don't even keep the masks when you switch to a different character in the same level, right? If you think back to the original 3 Crash games, where you easily kept the masks in between levels, right? But hey, I guess that's too easy, I don't know. Well, I actually kinda like it. But only kind of. Oh, there is a TNT on the bottom, okay, so we just do this, I guess. That's probably the easiest way to not trigger the nitro while destroying the flaming boxes, wow. Oh, the TNT doesn't destroy the bottom one, it's only the metal box that triggers it. Interesting. Yeah, I kinda like this more because basically every time you start a level it's the exact same, right? So it's much more consistent than... Well, it might make a huge difference if you start a level with, you know, 2 Akkus and immediately have invincibility because of that. Because there's like a... Oh, I hate this one so much, this jump. Because you sometimes just hit those, whatever you want to call them, because they're close to the edge of the ledge. Alright, that worked. I have, I think once, missed the switch box on the next rail before, just because I pressed the hookshot too soon, because it takes a huge amount of time until you can actually hookshot that one switch box on the next rail. Much longer than it usually takes until she, you know, aims at the boxes to the sides of the rail. Booyah! Oof, that was close. So this one over here to the left. There we go. I was like, no, don't get the checkpoint yet, you want to destroy the boxes first. And then I realized, oh wait. Alright. That was the easy one. I hope I got all of the boxes so far.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, heart rate is rising. I hate this so much. I realized that the key to doing this one is don't think too much. Which is so easily said. I hate myself. Close. Or at least it looks like it. I was very confused by that shadow. Need a heart rate monitor. And then in the end we were missing one box or something. Can already feel it. That didn't feel right. That also didn't feel right. Why did I go for it? That's how easy it can be.
Spicy fried mystery food.
Huh. What are those for? Did I miss obvious boxes? That seems strange. Was it like a TNT stack with Dingodile or something? Like right here in the beginning or so? I don't think I missed any hidden boxes, right? Oh, I might have forgotten the 4 floating crates in the Dingodile section to the right of the first floating buses, maybe? Well, that's it for today, I'm done.
Oh,
That's another
bollocks,
one.
my head hurts.
Oh, come on. Stupid. That helps. Never change a fucking running system.
Oh, bollocks, my head hurts.
Alright. So if you can hookshot the mask first. Couldn't we do that just before? There we go. That should make this a whole lot easier. Because I don't have to get this stupid box. I just have to cross the street. There. Easy, we done it. Hopefully we have all of the boxes. Please, please let me have all of the boxes. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! GG, nice. Finally! Yeah, this makes this so much easier. The crossing the street in the end isn't actually that hard if you don't think too hard about it. If you're not too afraid of the, you know, the trucks that are on the... that are running you over. At least as long as you have masks. And if you don't have to get that stupid mask, because it's so hard to get the mask box with the fast, you know, the fast bosses coming against you. Yeah, there we go. GG.